Our Weed of the Week is a tough winter annual. It's Shepherd's Purse.
We get a lot of questions about this one and a lot of misidentification early each spring. We see a lot of field pennycrests out there and other weeds that farmers will say, well, isn't this shepherd's purse? Well, no, it's not. And I get it, shepherd's purse, much easier to identify when it gets a little bigger. It's a member of the mustard family, so keep that in mind when you look at the early leaves and the rosette stage of shepherd's purse.
All right, I got to tell you a quick story from the early days of Ag PhD. We did this as a weed probably 20 years ago, and we had a cameraman who couldn't stop laughing when we said the other name of shepherd's purse is clappity pouch, and so it took us probably an hour just to film our little Weed of the Week segment because this guy couldn't stop laughing whenever he heard clappity pouch.
Yeah, that was really tough, so we won't even get into that discussion a little bit. Let's just talk about how to wipe out this weed in your farm, because it's fine to look at on TV. You don't want to see it out in the field because it's a winter annual weed. It gets a start in the fall, and then by springtime, it's got a big root system underneath it. And I think too many people are fooled by, well, I only see this plant and it's a couple inches tall out there. Dig up the root system, and when you do, take your shovel and go about 12 inches down before you turn the soil over, then look at the root system. It's huge by spring. And when you've got that great big root system, a tiny little rate of Roundup post-emerge is not going to wipe this weed out. It's going to take a full quart in the spring.
Right, so what you can do is spray this in the fall. 2,4-D, dicamba, heck, even Valor will work great. So get something out there in the fall, and usually you don't have a big problem with shepherd's purse come spring.
All right, now let's talk about spring control. You could be doing spring tillage, and in many cases, farmers will say, well, I haven't seen this one for a couple years, and I say, tell me about your tillage program. Well, I do my tillage in the spring. Great. If you're doing spring tillage, you can wipe out shepherd's purse. That's nice. But if you already did your tillage last fall and you still see the shepherd's purse out there now, you have to deal with it with herbicides.
All right, so real quick, I would prefer to see you run with like Verdict in the spring, maybe Sure Start or Triple Flex. Balance Flex has some activity too, but just the regular grass killers, Harness or Pass, Outlook Dual, they aren't going to cut it. But post-emerge, you've got even better choices. Status is the best. Throw a little atrazine with it, and it's even better.
All right, when we get to soybeans, I like to start with our 3-pre program, and we've got pretty good activity really out of all three components there, either Valor or Authority, plus one of the yellows like Treflan or Prowl, plus some Metribuzin. All of them have got activity on shepherd's purse. Together, they're lights out.
Yep, and follow up post-emerge with Roundup. Make sure you use a good strong rate. If it's a Roundup-ready bean, Liberty works, dicamba works, 2,4-D works. It all depends on your trait you're going to use. Then turning to wheat, I'd say start with Sharpen and follow up with Husky post-emerge.
Well, that's all the time we have for our Weed of the Week, Shepherd's Purse, but Iron Talk is coming up next.